Ever wondered how someone can infiltrate your computer without your knowledge? This, my friends, is the intriguing world of hacking. At its core, hacking is the art of gaining unauthorized access to data in a system or a computer. It's like sneaking into a house, but the house is a computer and the occupants are data. Now, before you raise your eyebrows, let me clarify something. Hacking isn't always malicious. There's a whole spectrum of hackers out there. Some are the bad guys, the ones who break into systems with ill intent. But then there are also good hackers, the so-called white hat hackers. These are the tech wizards who use their skills to find vulnerabilities, fix them, and make systems safer for everyone. So, hacking isn't just a villain's game, it can be a force for good too. Now, let's dive into the different types of hacking to understand this better. Hacking isn't merely a one-size-fits-all concept. There are actually three main types of hackers: white hats, black hats, and grey hats. Each of them has unique roles, motivations, and implications for their actions. First, let's talk about white hat hackers. These are the good guys, the ethical hackers. They use their skills to help rather than harm. Their role is to find vulnerabilities or weak spots in systems and then report them to the owners. Imagine them as the detectives of the cyber world, using their skills to uphold the law and protect the innocent. They are motivated by the desire to improve security and the thrill of the challenge. Next, we have the black hat hackers. These are the ones you typically think of when you hear the word hacker. They're the bad guys, using their skills for malicious purposes like stealing data, causing damage, or spreading malware. Their motivations can range from financial gain to just causing chaos for the fun of it. They're the ones causing sleepless nights for many a security professional. Lastly, we have the grey hat hackers. They're a bit of a mix. They don't have the malicious intent of black hat hackers, but they don't always follow the rules like white hat hackers. They might find a vulnerability and then instead of reporting it to the owner, they might publish it online for everyone to see. They're motivated by the thrill of the hunt, but also the desire to expose vulnerabilities to force companies to take action. The actions of these three types of hackers have significant implications. White hat hackers help improve security, black hat hackers pose a constant threat, and grey hat hackers, while they can help expose weaknesses, also run the risk of enabling malicious exploits. So it's not just a binary world of good and evil in cybersecurity. There's a whole spectrum of motivations and actions, and it's important to understand these differences when we talk about hacking. Remember, not all hackers wear black hats. Some wear white and others grey. You might be wondering, what's the big deal about hacking? Well, let's delve into the implications of hacking, which can be both positive and negative. It's like a coin, with two distinct sides, each carrying its own weight and value. On one side of the coin, hacking can play a critical role in exposing security flaws and improving systems. This is sometimes referred to as ethical hacking, or white hat hacking. Ethical hackers use their skills to find and fix potential vulnerabilities in a system, making it more robust and secure. They're the good guys, the digital guardians who work tirelessly to ensure that our data is safe from malicious attacks. They help companies and individuals to strengthen their digital fortresses by identifying weak points and suggesting improvements. But then there's the other side of the coin, the darker side. This is where we encounter the negative implications of hacking. Here we find hackers who use their skills for malicious purposes, causing havoc and disruption. This is what we commonly refer to as black hat hacking. These individuals or groups exploit vulnerabilities in systems to gain unauthorized access, steal sensitive data, and cause significant damage. The consequences of such activities can be severe, leading to data breaches, financial loss, and reputational damage. Imagine waking up one morning to find your bank account emptied, or your personal photos splashed across the internet. Or consider the impact on a company that loses its customer data to hackers, leading to a loss of trust and potentially huge financial penalties. In some cases, hacking can even have national security implications. Imagine if a country's defense systems were compromised, or its critical infrastructure like power grids or water supply systems were disrupted. The potential for chaos and destruction is immense. So, while hacking can help to improve system security and protect data, it can also lead to significant harm if used maliciously. Clearly, hacking can be a double-edged sword, depending on who wields it. So, what have we learned about hacking today? We've unraveled the mystery of hacking, discovering that it's not just about malicious activities in the cyber world. It's about exploring and understanding computer systems, networks, and software in ways they weren't intended to be used. We've dived into the diverse types of hacking, from the ethical white hats who use their skills to improve security, to the malicious black hats who exploit vulnerabilities for personal gain, and the grey hats who straddle the line between the two. We've also delved into the implications of hacking. It's a double-edged sword. On one side, it can lead to improved security and technological advancement. On the other, it can result in data breaches, identity theft, and financial loss. Remember, understanding hacking isn't just for tech wizards. It's a crucial part of navigating our digital world safely and responsibly. Now, a question for you. We've journeyed through the maze of hacking, examined its different types, and pondered over its implications. Now we'd like to pivot the spotlight on you and hear your thoughts. What do you think about ethical hacking? Is it a necessary evil, a paradox in itself? Or is it the digital world's unsung hero? It's a fascinating subject, isn't it? There's a lot to consider. The intention behind the hack, the potential to safeguard against future threats, the moral and ethical dilemmas it presents. It's a topic that doesn't just involve codes and algorithms, but also the very fabric of our moral compass. We encourage you to dive into this discussion. Share your views, your thoughts, your insights. Let's create a dialogue that pushes boundaries and encourages thought. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this. Stay safe in the digital world.